Go.
Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cyclones will kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Had a shitty game last time, so
Find a way to create that broken field as
it was obviously the uniforms.
The Jayhawks offense will go to work first. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a
Almost losing to Colorado was not
a charge for the Heisman Trophy.
not a good thing.
David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the...
I kind of wish that the combo they had for the all-black uniforms at Kansas, that they had the face masks had the red instead of the blue and white.
And make that Heisman push.
With the red option.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior
much cooler.
defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got the first down, looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Jones wants to throw it.
Oh, shit.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The sudden change.
That same shit again.
Man, he was looking for running room, couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Goddamn inverted. The inverted coverage catches me every time.
The RPO, it's complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he...
Fires and picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Saw that coming.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught, close to the marker. It's Bettis. Just what this offense was
Bettis
looking
needs a big
for.
game.
Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Jones to throw. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught in the backfield, it's Algier. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The defense takes.
I want to say I made a great call in putting him on a hook curl, but
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
he did not. There's no way he held on to that shit.
Non-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
That was a missed block. Okay.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bettis. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't gonna happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it
Shit,
out.
he actually held on to it.
Really good.
Or he'd do that
concept
stupid
there to
throwaway
get things
animation.
going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game.
Quarterback feeling that pressure.
Not
He's
forcing
knocked
it.
down at the 42.
Take the sack.
And that is
what it
priority number
is.
one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Going for the big play.
And he drops it.
Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money.
What are we doing?
Have to make that catch. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit.
First in
He
the
ought to be able to
defense.
use his first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Algier. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down.
Oh my god. That's got to be holding, right? Please tell me that's holding. That's got to be holding.
To throw that one in there. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
I was like, there's no way. My boy was getting held hard on that shit.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Roper. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Cyclones racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner will be brought down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up.
Grabs it inside the 15.
Dude, pick up the ball. What are we doing?
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job
There's
getting
no
their
way.
hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Nah, he's down. He's down. He's down. We're gonna challenge that. Fuck that. He was down.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Me down. Give me the ball back.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
I don't know what the hell that reaction was. Just laying there. It's like going for the ball.
After
Like,
that,
holy
here's
shit.
Kane. Now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard.
Actually, when I have full control of the player, but The game's not allowing me to move him. That's so
When
stupid.
you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him.
And he takes it.
Nonsense.
Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. On the move. Spins
my
away
God.
from the defender.
This man is a Cyclone.
31, a 6-yard gain.
His constant spins. Holy shit.
It's a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get
crazy.
physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll run it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lay. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's
No,
brought down.
not Petty.
Looks as if we have an injury on that
Before we
last
need to
play.
lose
We'll
him.
take a break to check him out. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Jones to throw. Puts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Lost to fire on second down.
Shit.
Oh, they're after him.
Damn it. I can't believe Bettis didn't get away from
Is
that.
effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
He should have
One of the things
gotten
I love
away
about
from
this
that.
defense is they're
What are
so
we doing?
versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their
How is he
last game,
getting
they came
caught
away with
up?
5 sacks.
Too good of a
They were all
receiver.
over the place. They got
The
the
way they're
win.
bunching
So
him
you
up.
know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
What?
Oh, he
dropped-
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the
Platinum sure hands.
prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game.
How?
That's a good omen for the defense.
Oh my.
And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Platinum sure hands, and that's what happens, huh?
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Iowa State
wanna say
sending
bullshit,
the offense back out.
It's bullshit.
They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. He'll pull it on the read. And a good
QB
solid
run all of a
pickup
sudden.
before the defense
Okay.
cuts him down.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw, it's Roper.
Come on.
He's got an open man.
Why did it switch me to the man that was already behind?
So
Put me
dangerous after he makes the grab.
I know this isn't the start the
one level
offense
up.
wanted. They don't have any points so
Doing?
far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Finds his man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Algier. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll send out the kicker here. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. The pass is
time in the world there.
incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
Come on. Skip, skip, skip.
The Jayhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. Snagged out of the air.
What were you doing all the way
And he's
down there?
down at the 41. That's a first down. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes him talk to the hand. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Just giving up at this point.
They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Blocking has become insane.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Roper. Fires to the right. He'll go out of bounds.
What was...
Right at the 8-yard line in this...
Hey, Marshall, why are you all the way down there? Oh my God.
Is in business.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that.
Suddenly,
long
they were
completion by the
unstoppable.
offense. Really great route and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking
What?
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
What are we on here?
By the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal.
He called. Tell me they don't flip a switch. Tell me the CPU doesn't just flip a switch.
Sideline with all my speed, make you cover
There's no...
the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Meanwhile, my platinum 50-50 99 catch dude is dropping a fucking perfect bomb.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. And
It's
let's
retarded.
check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big 10 action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Iowa is getting dominated today, and friends, the folks in Iowa City deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker of a showing.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Jones wants to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been
He stayed with him.
done it, but 2nd down coming.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I gotta
Again,
trust
Platinum
my
Press Pro.
technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense using his technique, knocking the football away.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Turned on the
I like
switch.
this guy as a running back because he can
Absolutely turned on the
He can
switch.
also go outside. He can really do it all.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27.
It's not what I...
Might be changing the route. Gun wants to pass. That's caught. It's Bettis. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? The open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
Oh, damn. Damn, 56. That was the best block you've ever thrown.
You got that great chemistry with. You know exactly
Shit, let's get more of that.
That bond and that trust.
And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The Jayhawks are marching down the field. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Jones to throw. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Off the play fake on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Jones wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Rock Chop. And the route is on. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable. And with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really nice gain. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play
What do I get?
and try to make this football game close?
The give on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Roper. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Oh, big Hoss. Come on.
Wanted to do,
Almost.
build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Jones to throw. Looking down the middle.
Oh, come on. How are we not catching that?
Second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
That shit.
So they're letting it fly.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Oh, fuck off. I hit the wrong button. Are you kidding me? I hit the wrong button.
Bringing it back.
I'm an idiot.
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, to flip the field position.
I'm supposed to hit RB, and for some reason I thought it was the A receiver. Shit. I'm not cocking it.
His mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Sakes.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Roper. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short.
Ooh, that was close.
Business here with a first down.
And a nice job separating by the slot receiver on that in route. Man-to-man coverage, he put his foot in the ground and created a little bit of separation, and that made that play work.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Cyclones will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to power it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He's looking to throw.
What?
Touchdown, Iowa State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
They're making some catches. Jesus.
Nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Can't believe they didn't go for an onside.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Oh, my God.
And the defense holds.
What was that?
No pickup at all on that play. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time.
That was a weird third quarter, man.
And that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out.
Weird third quarter.
Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people.
One fool left, and he's on a bye week. Are we for real? Come on. What do we get next week? Texas Tech. I think I'm going against Texas Tech for a recruit, too. Week 12. 12. No, that's Virginia. Oh, wait, no, Texas Tech already took that player from me. Fucker. Damn. Let's see. What? Do you think Stone would care if we just went? Do you think he's got some hardcore recruiting that we need to do? What he needs to do? Should I just advance it? I don't know. I don't think he gives a shit. I think in the past he's always said just hit the button. Oopsies.